Good afternoon, everyone. Today, the warthunder update has finally came, the groundbreaking update. We've been waiting for about a month. I've been excited to see this update. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty creative on what warthunder's doing. So far from what I've heard, of course, we're going to be able to break the ground, making dugouts. And the new SPAA that's supposed to go to the South African part of the British tech tree. Construction goes to war. We'll see about that. I don't have high hopes, but I'm hoping that there'll be some more Swedish aircraft. Maybe in the Swedish Navy will come. I heard there was gonna be I think it was the Israeli Air Force was gonna come to the game, and the Army, which would be pretty cool to see. Let's wait for this update to complete, and I'll show you guys when it's done. Alright, as you guys just saw from my camera, I was just getting the update done. So, first order of business, what is this? Israel. Is there anything to it? Oh, there's just premium. So, just a modified Spitfire and an A4E. Might as well take a look at both. And it's just aviation, wow. This, secondary weapons. Just looks like an average jet. I was hoping more of the Israeli Air Force or Army. Next order of business? Anything new with Sweden? Yes. New strike jet. Where's the 30mm? Alright, well it says it has 30mm, I don't see it. Oh wait, right here. Never mind. Oh. Okay. So, this is one of those jets that it has the presets. It's one of those jets that doesn't have any built-in guns. They can have 30mm. Anything else? Nope. So it has two 30mm at the most. You can choose not to. So this is more like a bomber. Why a strike fighter? Next, the Army. Oh, new light tank. One machine gun. And a 40mm Bofors cannon. Or not Bofors, just a regular cannon, okay. It's more like this tank. Or this. Or any of the other ones. France, what do you have to offer? Nothing for the Army. Then just four 20mm cannons and a bunch of presets of torpedoes, bombs, and rockets. Okay. It's the Italians. Nothing with the Air Force. Something with the Army. Let's see. Okay, this is okay. 30mm cannon, MG42 machine gun. Oh, this is a fully auto. Okay. Then, secondary weapon. Another cool secondary weapon looks like rockets. Anti-ground missiles. New destroyer. Just looks like a couple of 120mm guns, some torpedoes. Nothing really else. Wow, you'd expect maybe some anti-aircraft guns. There's just a 40mm. Okay. It's a little disappointing. Oh wait, yeah, it's 76mm. Still a little disappointing. For the Chinese Army, we have a backwards-facing 12.7mm machine gun, a forward-facing 7.62, and then a 100mm gun. Now I'm gonna test that backward-facing machine gun. I sure hope that it is not just backward facing. I would hate that. Oh, thank God. Okay. Let's see how good is it against aircraft. Pretty good? I can damage it, just not that. It's not an anti-aircraft gun, let's just say that. In the trailer, I did see a couple of AA guns, so I'm hoping there would be a couple. Next is a half tank, half car with 12.7 on the top, 5.8 millimeter on the bottom, then 105 millimeter. Looks kind of like one of those French tanks. With the Japanese, nothing. Wait, I didn't even check the Chinese Air Force. The Vindicator 12. I think that's what the V stands for. We got one bottom facing 7.62, one tail 7.62, then two nose mounted dual 12.7 millimeter. Yeah, I've seen better dive bombers. Next is the Japanese. Nothing new with the Army. Helicopters, no. Guess War Thunder didn't really touch the Japanese this time. Nope. Great Britain. Ah, this is the one I saw in Fly Daly's video, the construction goes to war. 20 millimeter. Is that it? I heard it does have like a cockpit view from the driver's point of view. That's the first tank I think I've seen with that ability. Yeah. Another Jaguar. Let's see. I heard these things can carry nukes. We have a 30 millimeter here, 30 millimeter there. Doesn't look too OP. What are these? Oh, this is that one plane that can carry the guided bombs. Those are cool. I saw Fly Daily trying to use one to take down a helicopter. Wait, I think that's the first plane that has it. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Another battleship. I am not going to try and pronounce the name. Is this one of the battleships that has torpedoes? Yes, it does. Are these like an actual thing? Like, battleships do have torpedo tubes? So if that is, I had no idea. Is this thing just a handful of 6-inch guns, about 8 13.5-inch guns, a couple of AA guns. That's pretty much it, but 4 torpedo tubes. Let me see, 533 millimeter. Pretty cool. You don't see that often. USSR with the Army. No, I saw this one on the news. I think this one's still in action. With 125 millimeter, 7.62 millimeter machine gun, and a top mounted 7.62. Yeah. First new helicopter, the MiG-28. Let's see. Wow, that's a pretty big gun. Flexible turret, it's 30 millimeter. Those look deadly. That looks deadly. Wow. Just a bunch of rockets and one preset, 5 presets where it has 2 23mm machine guns, or cannons. MiG-23, which is a dual 23mm machine gun. Guided rocket, okay. I'm guessing that's what that means. Guided rocket. Looks pretty cool. Sub Chaser, let's see. When are they gonna add submarines to this game? Oh, these look cool. Mortars. 25mm guns. Same caliber gun. Just 2 AA guns. When are they actually going to add submarines? Because those things are useless against ships. Two new jets with Germany. MiG-21. We have a dual 23mm. Oh, those are flares. I've never figured out how to use flares yet. This one is a East German. It's basically the same thing as the one right here. Alright, I've heard... wait. we got the army still. Oh, I heard there's going to be a couple of AA guns. We have the Wessel 1A4 with a 20mm gun, that's it. No, I'm not surprised. Germans were really limited by post-war treaties. This one's pretty nice looking. This thing had a secondary weapon. What's the primary weapon? Oh, don't do this to us, warthunder. That's not a secondary weapon. That's a primary weapon. Alright, tank destroyer. Pretty big rocket or missile launcher. 7.62mm machine gun. Right, last is the Americans. I heard good things about the Americans. Every single time there's an update, I hope there's gonna be maybe AC-130, A-10 Warthog, B-52 maybe? I'm not sure. Let's check it out. We have an assault tank, T-26. Turret mount 7.62. Secondary 7.62. Top mount 12.7. And a 90mm gun. Only one new helicopter. Well, alright, A-10, A-10. A-70, okay. Got a pretty nice Gatling gun, but that's it. Wow, it's a lot of guided bombs, missiles. Okay, I can have two extra 20mm. I think that's the only plane that has more than one 20mm Vulcan. In the trailer, I saw aircraft carriers. Are they going to finally add aircraft carriers to the people to use? What is this? Oh, it's an anti-submarine rocket launcher. Okay. 2-3 inches. 127mm. Couple of 20mm. Another 127mm. Two more 3 inches. Focus. 20mm. Then 2 torpedo tubes. That's it. Okay, they're not going to add aircraft carriers. No, don't test me. Let's see, is this one good? So, regular style, 4 torpedoes. 20mm right here. Dual 12.7. Then a 40mm. Could be better. Alright, and that's it. There's only one more feature that was added. The groundbreaking feature. Alright. I feel like... No, I don't even know what type it is. Hold on. Let me go to Google real quick. I'll be back. According to Fly Daily's video, he's bulldozing with the Centurion AVRE 165mm tube. Now if we go back to... I found the tank. Left control plus T. Oh. Now how to use it. Oh, it's doing it. Okay, point down with your mouse, then it'll bulldoze. Wow. I hope this isn't the only tank that can be used for it. Because that gun doesn't look too promising. Let me see. Oh, never mind. Even if this is the only tank that can do it, the gun looks small, but it does a lot of damage. Yeah, it's going to take a while for you to excavate a lot of area out, so what I would do with this is just find a position where you're pretty much hidden for a little bit. Then you entrench yourself, basically. Because right now, I'm vulnerable. IT-1 right there can just take me out in one shot. I'm not going to test anyone's strength, so... That's pretty much the update, so let's head back to the main screen to see if there's anything I missed. So what I think of this update? It's pretty chill. The coolest thing is gotta be the Israel Air Force. I hope they actually do something with this. And the entrenching thing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Warthunder, you need to do more with this. Alright, so I'm gonna go play around with some of the new items, try and get some practice with these new vehicles. Maybe try and use the bomb. Is there any in the premium? Hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna go check if there's any in the premium that can launch guided bombs. Other than the Halloween effect of the season, the only thing we need to check now is the battle pass. I looked at this 5 minutes ago. This thing is disgusting. I'll show you guys right now. This thing is basically a belt-fed tank. No, this thing's too overpowered. No. This better have a good battle rating. I forgot to look at the battle rating. Okay, 7.0 is not that bad. So this tank is pretty much disgusting on how it works. A belt-fed tank. No. No. So, the only things I would wish for in the next update is a French Navy, Swedish Navy, the Americans to have the A-10 Warthog, B-52, something like that, B-2 spare bomber maybe. The Israelis to do more with their aircraft, tanks, not just 2 planes. Well, you can't buy this premium. You have to buy a pack. I can't afford that. So, other than what I just said, this update's pretty cool. I'm hoping I don't run into that tank. So whatever that is, that's not human. That is not human. That's an alien tank. Did you guys just see that? Like 4 seconds? No new tanks. I can't believe I missed that. Well, might as well take a look at it. Can't believe I just hopped right over that one. Okay. Oh, this is that one tank from the last year's Battle Pass, or last season's Battle Pass. I tried this thing out multiple times in the shooting range. It's better than whatever this is. But this is... I thought this was much higher in the VR. I thought this was a more modern tank. Well, carry on with the video.